Good morning, YouTubers. How are we all? Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of May. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. My name's Jan Silver, if you've only just joined me. I'm 44 years old. I am 5'5.5", and I currently weigh just over 100 kg. Damn, still just over 100 kg. I am going to get there. I've been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass, which I had 6 weeks ago tomorrow. 6 weeks. That's absolutely gone in a flash. So all of those that have dates in mind and you're on your liver reduction or you're heading for surgery, it really will fly by. Time just is a really weird thing. There's a couple of things I was going to say to you today. Firstly, about 5 days ago, only 5 days ago, so I would have been just over 5 weeks, I started to take my Biotin. Now, I listened to a lot of people saying that they started to lose their hair. It is a downside of this weight loss surgery, or any of the weight loss surgeries, I think, because it's got to do with the amount of weight you lose and how quickly you lose it, that your hair starts to thin and you lose. I mean, a lot of people have actually got quite bold patches, which I'm really concerned about, always have been. It wasn't enough to stop me having surgery because I want to be a smaller person and live longer and be healthier and all of that jazz that goes alongside it. So I'd already bought the Biotin. So whilst I can't recommend it to you guys because I haven't used it and I don't know if it's going to work or not yet, if you're anything like me and you're concerned about this after surgery, then get yourself. I bought my Biotin off Amazon. It's just a capsule. In fact, there's quite a lot of capsules in a tub. I can't even remember how much they cost. But cutting a long story short, I only started to take them 5 days ago. And every time I've got on here, because I do vlog daily, boring probably, but I keep forgetting to tell you that since day one of taking these, I've had a really sore scalp. Now, you know, it's a bit like anything, isn't it? It could be the Biotin that's given me a reaction, but I've tried to Google it. I've tried to have a look and see if anybody else has had a bad reaction to Biotin tablets. And there doesn't seem to be any side effects. So whether it's just me, I don't know. I don't get an itchy scalp. I don't have dry skin, or I do on my face and my hands. In fact, saying that, that's quite a good indication. Excuse the manky nails, I need to redo them. My hands are really super dry. To the point that where you use your thumb print on your phone, it doesn't recognise mine. My skin's so dry, even on the tips of my fingers. So it could be something else. I mean, it could be something I'm lacking in because my diet's changed so much. I guess I'll have to speak to my dietitian about it. But it just seemed really coincidental that it was day one of me taking a Biotin alongside my Forcible horse tablet, that by the evening I felt all the edge of my scalp was kind of hot and scratchy, and you scratch it. And I've asked Howard to have a look, and he just said it does look a bit dry or red. So yeah, I don't have nits. I haven't been around any children, so I know I haven't got head lice. And it's not like that. It's more like a hot feeling on your scalp. So anyway, I just thought I'd report that because it is something that's different. And obviously my hands are different. I haven't had this dry skin this bad before on my hands, so it's probably all completely normal. I was also going to say to you that yesterday, Howie asked me a question over dinner, which was kind of thought-provoking. And he said to me, Jan, apart from losing weight with this surgery, what else are you hoping to gain? And I was like, what? You know, what do you mean? I said, you mean apart from a longer life, healthier life, being fitter, and having an overall happiness about me, because I haven't been happy with me. Whilst I may put on a really good front in front of people to say that I'm, because it's not that I've had a bad life in any way. I've faced my trials and tribulations just like everybody else. You know, I haven't been a saint. I've said that to you guys before. I've done some stuff I probably shouldn't have done in my younger years. And I think you just learn and grow as you get older. But that's not to say I've ever liked what I saw in the mirror. And I think you know, my husband and I talking about it last night, and I said to him, have you got any concerns? Have you got any worries about me losing weight? You know, it's something we hadn't really, we touched on, oh my God, look at the statistics, so many couples split up, but we know we're completely solid. So that isn't even in my radar. You know, does that make sense? Probably shock the shit out of me. I'll probably lose all this weight and he'll leave me or something. That'll be my luck. When I'm thinking, no, you know. And he just said, his concern is that it changes me psychologically. I said, but psychologically, I will be a better person because I'll like what I see in me. So I have to take his concerns on board, because I think even as a person now, I'm probably more confident than I was. Although, having said that, I'm happier in my clothes. They all fit better and I feel better. So I'm not sure if this is going to make any sense at all. So feeling better in myself is one thing, but going upstairs to get into a bath and taking my clothes off and looking in the mirror, I don't see any difference, even though I'm 3 stone lighter. So that to me was oh, yeah. I didn't expect to look in the mirror and see some page 3 beautiful babe with a bikini on kind of thing. But I guess I imagined that by looking at my body 3 stone lighter, I would like it more than I had, and I don't. And I don't think I've got body dysmorphia like a lot of people have. I mean, it might be a tiny bit of, I don't know. And even Howard said, God, what if you're not happy when you've lost all the weight, Jan? And I said, yeah, but I'm happier in me. So put my clothes on and cover all my lumps and bumps. And I'm happier, I'm more confident. But I guess I'm just going to have to wait and see with that. I mean, it's too bloody late to do anything about it now, isn't it? I've had the surgery and this is the way it's going. And I'll just have to deal with these issues as and when they crop up, I guess. So yeah, it was kind of thought-provoking last night having a little chat with him about it, because I think I am slightly different. I think I'm more the me I used to be. I'd chat to anybody, even standing in a supermarket, you know, queue. I'm the kind of person that will strike up a conversation with people and, you know, smile at people, say hello. And I probably have gone through a couple of years where I wouldn't do that because I didn't like me. So it's quite hard to, I guess when you're talking to a man, yes, he loves me and I love him, but it must be really hard for him to understand that, because men aren't, I say that. If there's any men out there that have had this surgery, then they'll completely disagree. But I mean men that don't have an issue with their weight. It must be really hard for them to try and get inside our heads to understand where we're coming from, I guess. He's totally supportive, don't get me wrong, with everything I've done, as I've said before. Update on yesterday. Yes, he did take me mudlarking. I had a little childish sulk and he said, God, taking you is going to be better than this atmosphere. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm all for really. It wasn't that great, actually. The tide was in and I did find one piece of pottery which I really liked, because I couldn't read what was on it. And I came home, scrubbed it up, and actually got a magnifying glass and was able to detect that it was a piece of Stephen Breen Co. Lambeth, and he was making stoneware pottery in the 1850s. It's only a piece of a bottom of a jam jar again, or a jug, I think. Maybe it was a beer jug. But anyway, still was really good to come home and do that research. And, you know, mudlarking is obviously going to be something. And I think my friend Lisa's just told me her day's off. So we're going to head up to the Big Smoke and hopefully get probably more into the city. I think there's more stuff to be found up there. And both of us really want to find a clay pipe, proper clay pipe. So that'll be really fun. So yeah, that's it today really. I need to download this. I'm back at work today, so, as are a lot of other people. I say work, I'm about to go to my volunteer job where I befriend people that are at the end of their lives. So I'm off to see my little lady. I haven't seen her since before surgery, for one thing and another. I was ready to go back to work about a month ago, I think, but things happened with her and it got cancelled. So today's my first day back in it. which would be lovely. And I've just had a phone call from my daughter and granddaughter, and they're going to be visiting me after that. So I'm going to have a wonderful day. I hope you guys do too. And yeah, enjoy Tuesday. It's a short week, guys, so the weekend will be upon us before we know it. And my mother-in-law arrives tomorrow, so I'm going to be busy the next few days. You know me, I'll say this, and I'll probably still vlog every single day because I like to offload and get things off my chest. But she's going to be here till the weekend. So if I don't do it for one day, you know, because she's here, and I'm not sure I could handle her sitting like Nikki did, my sister, as if they're watching a television show. I don't know. Who knows? I might rope her in. And if you think it's a good idea that I do a questions and answer with Howie, I watched another girl last night, actually, a lady in America, and she actually did a questions and answer with her son, mainly all about her surgery, but it was really interesting, really interesting. So I would be interested to know from you guys, what questions would you ask Howard? Howie, Howard, my husband. What questions would you ask my husband if you had the chance? So if you write them down in the comments below, I'll see if there's enough interest, and then we'll see if he wants to sit by me. He will. He'll sit by me and answer some questions. And secondly, anybody who's been through this surgery and had the hair loss, can you let me know whether you think that me taking the biotin might have given me a bit of a reaction, or could it be that I'm starting to lose my hair? I have to be honest, washing it this morning, there was more in my hands and my brush than normal. Is that a reaction of my scalp? I don't know. It could be. I know a lot of people say it's not till 4 months, and I'm 6 weeks, but everybody's journey is different, right? And I'm not going to, you know, it's not going to be completely textbook for one person and not for the other. Anyway, I'm waffling. Have a lovely, lovely day. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram, Looking on the Lighter Side of Life. And I will chat at you again whenever I can. Have a lovely day, people. Bye for now.